Teachers, have you ever doubted a student's absurd excuse only to find out it was true? I've been teaching high school English for 12 years, but nothing prepared me for Elijah's excuse last semester. Elijah was my brilliant but never tries student. You know the type, always charming his way out of deadlines. When I collected the comparative essays, Elijah raised his hand with that familiar smirk. Ms. Chen, I can't turn in my essay because the FBI confiscated my laptop. The classroom went silent. Even the chronic texters looked up. The FBI, I repeated flatly, confiscated your laptop. Yes, ma'am. His face was dead serious. Last night, they came to our house at 11:43 p.m. I crossed my arms. And why would the Federal Bureau of Investigation take your homework, Elijah? Not my homework specifically, my whole laptop. See, my dad works in cybersecurity. He was tracking this ransomware thing. Elijah, I interrupted, just take the 0 and try again next assignment. I'm serious. They took everyone's devices. They were wearing the jackets and everything. He was getting animated. They even gave us receipts. Receipts? Now I was curious, despite myself. For our devices, they have to document everything they take. One of the students shouted, "Prove it, man!" Elijah dug through his backpack and pulled out an official-looking form. He walked it up to my desk. It was an actual FBI property receipt with yesterday's date for 11 Dell XPS laptop. I examined it closely, certain it was fake. The watermark looked legitimate. The agent's credentials were listed. Elijah, this is elaborate. Did you make this? Ms. Chen, my dad's company discovered a national security breach. Our house was swarming with agents. My essay was done. It was good. I actually worked hard on it. I'd never seen him this passionate about an assignment before. Just then, my classroom phone rang. Our secretary never calls during class. Ms. Chen, there's a gentleman here to see you about Elijah Williams. My stomach dropped. Send him in. A man in a crisp suit entered, showed me credentials, and spoke quietly. I'm Special Agent Donovan. I understand Elijah informed you about last night's incident. The classroom was absolutely silent. 27 teenagers, not a single sound. We've expedited the return of several student devices. Educational continuity is important. He handed Elijah a sealed evidence bag containing his laptop. The Bureau apologizes for any academic inconvenience. Elijah's father has been instrumental in an ongoing matter of national security. That's all I can say. Agent Donovan nodded politely and left. 27 jaws hung open, including mine. Elijah opened the evidence bag, booted up his laptop, and pulled up a completed 8-page essay with perfect MLA citations. Can I email it to you now, Ms. Chen? I nodded, speechless. As Elijah returned to his seat, I noticed something on his screen. He was deleting an email from Dad with the subject, "Thanks for playing along, Agent D." I caught his eye. He saw that I saw. I raised an eyebrow. He gave the tiniest headshake and mouthed, "Please." I realized his dad actually did work in cybersecurity. The receipt was real. But the agent was his father's colleague, doing a solid for a kid who actually completed his homework for once. I made a split-second decision. Class, I think we've learned something today about extraordinary claims requiring extraordinary evidence, and Elijah provided it. The story spread through school like wildfire. Elijah became a legend. His essay on power dynamics in Macbeth? Actually brilliant. He never missed another assignment that year. Sometimes the most ridiculous excuses are partly true, and sometimes playing along with a student's elaborate scheme is exactly the motivation they need.